I feel better now because I've got more stuff planned in. Like I've planned in my trip to Amsterdam. I've got my course all paid for, and I know that I'm going to be making pottery and like, yeah, I've got nice stuff planned in. Yeah. Longer days and late nights, yeah, sunset walks and all that lovely stuff. I love the beach. I'm obsessed with the beach. I love it. Going to the beach tomorrow, definitely. Okay, spirit guides, the universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Sagittarius's highest good. How is Sagittarius feeling in the second week of April 2025 with regards to the one they're thinking about, dealing with or manifesting in? 3 cards for how Sagittarius is feeling, please. Right, we've got an Ace of Wands reversed. So there could be a disappointment in terms of a renewal of a current connection. We've got the Two of Swords reversed and the Justice reversed. See, if the Two of Swords was upright, it would be, you know, when you blindfold yourself because you don't want to deal with making a choice. It's like the burying your head in the sand when you got the Two of Swords card. When it's reversed, it's like facing it. Do you know what I mean? But the Justice, I mean, Justice card could be the law, the justice system. When it's upright, it's about fairness, but when it's reversed, it's like an injustice. So there could be a decision that needs to be made to do with legalities, the law. Near Liverpool, I am. Yeah, definitely a Scouse accent. Grim. Well, Scorpio was the first difficult reading, wasn't it, that we've had? All the others have been really positive, but I mean, yeah. The Tower reversed, okay? So avoiding major change. What is the major change? Are you married? Are you in a long-term connection that's having difficulties and you want to divorce? Sorry, and you want to divorce. And you want to reconcile, or you're trying to hold something together? Let's get 3 for their feelings. The Magician reversed. So this person, they don't feel like they've got the tools to succeed, okay? Because the Magician, if it was upright, would be all 4 aces. Like they've got what they need. They've got what they need. They've got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, okay? So they have the truth, they have investment, they have self-love, empathy, you know, feelings and emotions that are correct for making something work. They have the determination, you know, like you need all 4 aces, don't you, to be the Magician. So with that being reversed, there's something really lacking, one or two things really lacking for this person that they don't feel they can make it work. Let's get 2 more for their feelings. I'll tell you what I didn't say about the Justice card is that it's the major arcana for Libra. So you could have Libra in your chart as well. Well, you don't have to. The Ace of Cups reversed. So the ace that we're missing is the feelings and the emotions. Now that's either a lack of love for the person that they're dealing with or a lack of self-love. So we need to find out, don't we, with another card. They may not be in love anymore. They may not have self-love. The Knight of Wands and the Fool. Well, that's a very heavily sexual energy, the Knight of Wands. It's excitement, it's passion, it's intimacy. The Fool is the major for Aries. It's taking a leap of faith into a new chapter. This person's very excited. It really turns them on, the thought of like leaping into a new chapter. I mean, the Fool is what it says. It's foolish, but it's not knowing whether something's going to work. Just, you know, thinking you can fly like a 5-year-old jumping off, you know, a chair in the living room thinking like, well, I can fly, it'll be fine. You know, it's about like, it's like a trust exercise. It's like just going for it. Let's get 3 for the outcome. The 10 of Pentacles. Well, the 10 of Pentacles is lasting generational wealth. It's what you achieve when you put your salaries together, 2 of you, and you have enough money for your children and for their children. It's what we're all trying to work towards. That's in the outcome. The 4 of Pentacles is the miser, okay? It's conserving wealth. It's building up, it's accruing rather than spending or letting anything go out. It's holding on to wealth. You could be a penny pincher, or you may have something in mind that you're saving towards for the future, or you know, something you're trying to keep hold of. If you've acquired a lot of wealth, you may be trying to keep hold of it and not let it go. Maybe that's why you're trying to avoid the Tower, because that would be a division of assets, or, you know, mean a major change can mean a lot of outgoings, can't it? Like if you change your career, if you change your home, if you change the car that you have, if you change the person that you're with, or you become single, you know, it's a reduction of wealth. Things can cost more, like houses, you know, can cost a lot more, or putting up for sale, something like that. So, you know, that can be a reason to avoid separation, or avoid, you know, try to push for a rebirth that shouldn't really happen, or let's get 1 more for the outcome. The judgment as a call to action. The universe wants you to take action on something. I'm going to clarify their side because they've got the Ace of Cups reversed. They've got the Magician reversed. So there's a problem with emotions on their side. And then they're like just thinking in a very like sexually motivated way. You know, there's a lack of like emotional consideration here. Adrift. Not willing to settle down or be responsible, time to commit and put down roots. There might be someone that doesn't have money, or they just don't let themselves get too attached. If they feel that happening, they might, you know, run away from it. They could be avoiding attachment or something like this. They don't like to stay settled. This person wants to, you know, cut themselves free emotionally. Storms of love. Conflict is an opportunity for growth and change. It may, you know, it may come out that when you argue with this person, I mean, it may make them think afterwards, but I think the growth and change is going to happen on both sides here. I want a bit more information than that, really. Why have they got the Knight of Wands and the Fool? Hoity-toity, champagne taste, beer budget, arrogant and pretentious. Wow. They could have like a really, you know, show off kind of like personality. They like to splash the cash. They like to have a particular kind of lifestyle. They're not, you know, they're a spender, not a saver. They could be bad with money, you know, with that Fool and the Knight of Wands. They could be like a very impulsive person. Let's get confessions from them. You could have like really different approaches, you know. Different priorities, different approaches, maybe, I don't know. I hope you haven't moved on. Much love for you. I'm in a dark place. Spirit is sending me light. I'm changing. I want to be what you deserve. I've seen the future with you. I want you by my side. Do you know what? That was over the 10 of Pentacles in the outcome. That's lasting generational wealth that comes from the two of you being together. They're saying that they're changing, and that was over hoity-toity, and it was over, you you know, the Knight of Wands and the Fool. So they're gonna like go through an ascension, and they're gonna stop being the way that they were. They're gonna change. It's gonna be for the better. I need to have more fun. Okay, so they don't want to be scrimping and saving. They want more excitement, more spending, more fun. Okay, to plan things in and do more things together. What about the Judgment? What's this Judgment? They don't want to lose you, but it's going to require them changing to keep you. I want to commit to you. It's their call to action. They're being called to act and commit. What a curveball. Let's get you some advice, Sagittarius. Overthinking can spoil the magic. Okay, so they want fun times. Okay, and they want to commit. They want to change and be better, and they do intend to, you know, there's lasting generational wealth there, so they do intend to be with you, but don't overthink. Like, try to be in the moment, try to plan some really amazing things to do together and make new memories, you know, and don't rework the past or anything like that. Just keep moving forward, looking at the new stuff. Worst thing you can do is constantly talk about the past and refer to things that where someone messed up, because it just like, it can't go anywhere. You like got the relationship in a chokehold then. Raven, and is it shaman or shaman? I don't know. You are the creator and the magician. Use your gifts for good. That's weird, isn't it? Because they've got the magician reversed, and yet you're being given the magician as like who you are. There is power in your wisdom and your words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide through the void. Claim your place as keeper of the mysteries. You were supposed to bring wisdom and ascension to this person, just from the way that you speak, for the way that you are, how you carry yourself. This person's, you know, becoming enlightened, and that's why you were supposed to meet. You like a guiding light for them. Narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully, okay? Remember what Spirit said, overthinking can spoil the magic. That's so weird, because you've got the magician and you've got magic twice, haven't you? You are the creator and magician, and then you've got overthinking can spoil the magic. And they had the magician reversed. Crossing bridges, it's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Okay, so it looks like things are going to settle down. You're going to find, what's the word I'm looking for? You're going to find your stride, you're going to find your pace, you're going to find your footing, and this will settle down again. They don't want you to move on. They don't want that at all. They want to change to be what you deserve. They want commit. Yeah, they want to commit to you and they're thinking like forever with that 10 of Pentacles. That's solid investment. Definitely. Yeah, make some new memories together. Okay, when is this likely to repair? When is there going to be better times for Sagittarius and their person? The one that they're dealing with. Let go of it all for now, okay? Don't overly focus on that. Hi, Terry. Hi, Prince. Let go of it all for now. It's saying like, don't worry about this so much. Don't go over it and over it. It's just let it play out. Okay, focus on the positive and making new memories. They're going to choose to commit to you. It's just like there's a lot that they're working through. Okay, Spirit, they're in a dark place. Spirit sending them light. They're trying to like change their ways. Okay, I'm going to leave this one there. How much battery have I got? 42%. I'm tempted to do another one, you know. I'm tempted to do Capricorn. Oh, thank you. Such nice messages in the chat tonight. Really enjoyed it. Enjoyed your company. People being really nice and supportive of one another. That's what tarot is about. It's not the devil's work at all. Oh God. Can't believe someone came in and said that. You know what's hilarious as well? This girl was like, oh, tarot is the devil's work. She was a tarot reader. And then she just decided that it was really like anti-Christian to do it. Denounced it. And then she's back doing tarot now. How two-faced is that? Like, it just shows you like people don't know what they're on about. I guess people didn't want to hear her saying the things that she was saying. Yeah, maybe. Right, let's do Capricorn then.